Hi, everyone. It was a drama yesterday. Number one, distraction. Bitimungwa. Although nobody forced me to do it there. Number two, that was why after I finished the live program, I didn't post it. Because I understand the fact that people don't say things the way I look at it. And I'm not talking to people. I'm talking to Praligians. My discussion, because Pralag International has a lot of members in Nigeria and overseas. So to be able to now start telling people, individual, our position concerning any issue is always very difficult for me to do. So I always find it so easy when I talk here. They follow me. My Praligians worldwide, they follow me. And then there are people who are not yet Praligians, and they also follow me. So that's the reason I'm here on social media. The issue of Odua Nation, when it started, the way it was handled, when I come on social media and talk about my own opinion, people attack me. I kept quiet. I continue. That will not debar me from doing what I'm doing. I will keep on saying my own, from my own perspectives. And I always try as much as possible to be neutral. And I believe most people that attack me is because they don't know me. It's because they've not been following me. Maybe when somebody just shared the program to them at that point, or maybe they just comes across the live program and they want to see the content of discussion, and then boom, the next thing is they keep typing without thinking. Now I will repeat what I said, but this time around I'll be diplomatic, because I know that is what people need. If we are diplomatic, then they will understand. Then my name is Comrade Pralijana Kiyomi from Pralag International. Pralag International is the acronym for Prisons Rehabilitation and Law Abiding Organization International. Concerning, I'm coming, let me pull out our conversation from our global platform, because the reason I was talking about this in the first place. So concerning Dr. Rahmon Adedoyin and Timothy Adegoke murder case, and then a comrade from USA posted on our platform. He said, to the Praligian Olayemi Akinwumi and all the members, hello house, what is going to be our role, contributions regarding Timothy Bamilari Adegoke that was murdered in a Hilton hotel? According to the reliable source, the case has been moved to Abuja. How can we create awareness globally, especially with the Western world government, so that the justice can be served appropriately? I believe it concerns us as a human rights team. Thank you, everyone. So that was what he said into the platform. And then I will post what other people they start commenting. Concerning that, my own reply, I didn't write anything. The only thing I just wrote is, I have contrary opinion. And they say, okay, what is your opinion? I say, okay, because of other people on other platforms, because we have several. So sorry for that. 1 minute. So because we have other platform, it will not be easy for me to now start sending, okay, somebody asks this question, this is what my reply. So I believe this is very, very easy for me to reply. Now concerning this, anytime there is a case and realize the only agency that is mandated to handle investigation and prosecution is the police, especially when it comes to criminal matters. So we can only react when we believe that the case is about to be swept under the carpet, or probably they don't do things right, or maybe we are suspecting that because of the image of Nigerian police, especially, that they may not come up with the right thing. Then that is why we will now react, and there is a way of reacting. There is a different way we can react as organization. So that is my reply on that aspect. So at this time around, because there's the investigation is still ongoing, they are still unraveling something, that's things that are still coming. That's why I always tell people, don't interfere with the police investigation. Now, a lot of communication from this, from that. Somebody said this, somebody said that. No, this, we're only just eating up the policy for no just cause. So let us wait. Let us continue to monitor the statements only from the police. Let us listen only to the statement of the police, and then yes, we can still listen to the family, but the newspaper carrying this, carrying that, speculation, stuff like that, it will only make things so very worse, and we will start having different conflicting negative, positive, whatever stories, and that will bring a kind of different kind of, you see. Let us just take it easy on that. Now, the next person is still from USA, said, the only thing I think we can do as human rights activists is to re-echo the incidents, enumerate the possible punishment, and sensitize the public on future occurrences. My little token. I appreciate Comrade Olurotimi that put in, that shipping that thing. But my own take on that is that he said the only thing I think we can do as a human activist is to re-echo the incident. We may not re-echo the incident. Enumerate the possible punishment. We may not enumerate the possible punishment, because anybody that commit crime, if you look at our criminal code, everything has been enumerated already. Everything has been aligned, and everything has been gazetted, and the National Assembly have been. It depends on. See, when issue come up, there's a description of offense there, and they've aligned it. If you do this, if this is what you do, this is your own partaking conspiracy. This is what you do in this the whole thing. You are the initiator. Everybody has his own punishment aligned, possibly aligned in this thing. So we may not talk about the punishments. The only thing I picked there that I can do, or we can do as a organization, Trial International, is to sensitize, underline. The reason I'm coming is that to sensitize the public on future occurrences. Pelagians, the reason you saw me, or you see me live, the reason you saw me live yesterday, but I realized people, maybe the way I position or the way I come up. So my own position now, Pelagians, is sensitize the public on future occurrences. So I appreciate Comrade Olurotimi that came up with that. Then I now said, oh, I have a different opinion, House. I will let you know in my program. Then another person said, that is Comrade Omolara from UK. He said, I wish this type of action taken by Oni happen in government sector, which I doubt Nigeria for you. Yes, like on this one, I have a little reservation on that, because if he allowed that, this happened to someone today, hearsay, allegation, everything, speculation can happen to another person tomorrow. Does that mean we should become a judge already before investigation is concluded, before the court that has the jurisdiction to pass judgments is allowed to pass judgments. So whenever everybody, even in US here, when this person was alleged, R. Kelly was alleged to be molesting underage, they didn't do anything until they start seeing from the court when he has actually been found guilty that he actually do that. That's when all these stripping of awards, stripping of role and everything like that start coming up. So because there is always a conspiracy, 2 people, 3 people can conspire to bring up a story against you, and it will look like you. That is why they say, God help us against conspiracy that will look like you. There are times, and you must have done something. I've seen cases, many cases, that when the people come up with package and package the whole thing, there, it will, in fact, it will be very difficult for you to say, to explain your innocence out of the culpability. It will be very difficult for you to say, okay, no, I'm not guilty of this offense. So we should try to limit the public judgment, or listen or adhere to public judgment against individual. Let's give that individual the opportunity to explain their own self. It is in the it is in Bible. It is in our Constitution. We have our right to defend ourselves. When you now propose, table down your own defense, and if it doesn't hold water, and we realize that you actually committed the offense, then we can now continue to say everything we want to say. So concerning that, the Oni of Ife did, I would say, because for example, I said I want to be diplomatic, so there are things I will not say, so that, because this, I believe, I know this case is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. It's very painful. The emotional and the emotional breakdown, the emotional things in this case it cannot be written home about. So let us continue. Another person from UK, from UK said, is the same person. I said, yes. So I know, hello house. He said, let's hear your opinion on this issue to avoid it or reoccurrence. I appreciate that. To avoid occurrence. That is my own position. That's what I'm going. Plus, minus, a lot has been said about this ugly incident far away in Osun State, Nigeria. Please allow me to post what the wife said about his husband. So then we'll all listen to that, what the wife said. Now looking at the whole thing up to date, I want to talk I want to ship in my own opinion up to date. The purpose is to prevent reoccurrence. To the people, the ownership of the hotel, to the clients or the customers of the hotel, not that particular hotel, but every other hotel, not even hotels, to every one of us, to keep safe. Then to the family of, if you can't stand on isolation, you must definitely have a breadwinner. You must definitely have husband. Husband will have a wife. Wife will have a children. So what's my advice concerning that? And to police, and to our own people of kind of going there, hearing, BBC, all our news platform, how we need to ship it. Because I can tell you, there are cases we've done that we brought people out from prison, and when we go down into the real situation, we realize that all these Alaroye. I saw that content they wrote that time concerning the two brothers that was put in a prison in Ikoyi for 11 years. I read what they put down in the paper then, and then compared to what actually happened. Then I said, no, this Iwero of a thing, we should be very mindful the way they put things on the, and that's why I said concerning the Oriyomi the other time, when the issue come up, you can imagine the kind of Iwero, the same thing, they come up just to sell papers, and at the end of the day, they write so many damaging things. And at the end of it, when the thing came out, they couldn't go back to the Iwero and said, okay, what we put down on the paper then was not really the truth. And because there's someone coming from France, he said when you come up, Iwero, they did that, and they destroy his image. The image they destroy affected him all over the world, even in US where he based. And eventually when the court have adjudicated the case and they found him not guilty, he sent a letter to all these Iwero and said, please, this is the outcome of the case. I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything. And the Iwero said, to retract ours, you have to pay another several thousands of naira before we do retraction. I say, no, sue their house. Sue their, mind my language. So if before, that's why you have to say quotes. As Iwero, as those people, working on YouTube, or quotes, make quotes that the police said this. Don't always put things like you are the source of the story. The police do this, and anytime you are quoting one side, always try to quote the other side. That is when you stay neutral. And then if anything happened, the victim or whatever will not come up to say, you are the one that destroyed my image. So that is my own advice to all these news platform, individual and group of people that take people's information and just put it on the internet just because they have sold followers. So please let us be mindful from destroying, and immediately so you can do a mistake, you can be emotional, put something on here, and eventually get the truth. Don't be reluctant of going back that yes, yesterday I came up with so thing. Yes, we now get another feedback. This is another thing. Yeah, this is where that is how you can stay neutral. So that is my own take for these people. Now, going back to this crime. A crime is committed. A crime is committed. A crime is committed when omission or commission of an offense is when we presume that omission and commission of an offense is established. When you omit to do something, that's why I used my personal information yesterday. Like, you hit somebody and you did not stay, you did not call, you left. You fail to do the needful. You omit to do the needful. You omit to report. You omit to do it. You try to cover up. It's an offense. When a doctor is performing something, when a driver, you are driving, somebody come into your vehicle, he passed out, he died. You are not the one that killed the person. Your vehicle is not private, it's public. It is expected that you carry people and drop people. And somebody come into the vehicle, something happened, you may still be found not guilty. But the moment you fail, you omit to do the needful, to take the right step in creating, reporting to the necessary office. A moment you put things on your own, it makes you a criminal. It makes the situation a crime. So, like what they did, even if they want to say, oh, we did not kill this person for ritual. Oh, it was an accident. No, it was an altercation that it resulted into pushing and somebody died. Even if at that, even if the court will still want to see you as this case as what do we call it, manslaughter or whatever, Because you fail to do the needful. That is why I don't blame everybody judging you right now that this is actually a case of ritualist or whatever. Because what will make you to want to cover up the dead and erase all your, just to make it, no, this should not come to light. Number one, she might be thinking, oh, people have been saying I'm a cultist already. People have been saying I'm a ritualist. Now you have put me into trouble. So now we have to cover up. No. If you do that, it will make you have to do more to cover up. And this thing can still come up, to limelight anytime. So people out there, you are the owner of an hotel. You are the owner of an office that has to deal with the public. You are the police officer in the office. Things happen in the police too. People will come to a country. People will come to a community, and they will say, okay, the night is drawing near. Okay, the best place I can keep safe is the police station. He will go to the nearest police station and say, okay, so. See, I'm coming from abroad. I want to keep safe here till the following. There is no hotel near around me. I want to, okay, what do you have here? I want you, okay, just itemize what you have. I have $10,000. I have $100,000. Somebody somewhere, manipulate the whole thing just to kill the person. Or we should give him a gun that we caught him in doing this. We caught him, not knowing that this person was with somebody before. You don't know the movement of this person. You don't know who he has caught before he gets to you. But because of the greediness, he just decided to manipulate things and push everything. And Oga, and we'll go to Oga at the top. Now, Oga at the top doesn't know anything. And at the end of the day, it happens. And they cover it up, they kill this person just to get all his property. At the end of the day, Oga here, how did it happen? Oh, the public people know we are police officers. They want, so let us cover up. So what do you do? At the end of the day, when they start eating up the rope, when they start pulling up the rope, it will come to you. And you, Oga, it will affect you more. You, Oga, it will affect you more. Because you fail to do the needful. Because they will think you are even part of the whole gang. Not knowing that you are just covering up for the wrong people. You are covering up for the wrong purpose. This person did this because of money they saw with him. But you didn't know about the money. But at the end of the day, they will judge you accordingly. Though they'll say you know about it. And especially, that's why I tell people, if anything happens, you have any issue with the police station, just make sure you identify the head there. Because it will suffer more. You, the head, before you, it happens to me in my organization recently. People from Osun State, the NBA chairman in Osun was just literally just telling us, no, we should not go on here and stuff like that. I said, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? He is beyond you. I didn't even know the reason this person was doing that. At a point, I just hear that, okay, one of our comrades went to the court, and then one of these lawyer reported him to the magistrate, and the magistrate called the police, and the police invited our member. A moment I heard, I said, national coordinator, state coordinator, go there. Nobody, not even the magistrate, not even the say we should stop our intervention. I didn't know what happened. I did not know what happened. I said, head. At the end of the day, when they got to the police station, we took the guy out. No, you can't do anything. This is our intervention. 2 days, 3 days after then the woman involved, the complainant now came. He said, our member, this is a person we've suspended. We suspend him. Jaffel. Jaffel something. Where people come to join Prala, we don't know who they are. We don't know the caliber of the person they are made of. When he joined, at the end of the day, we saw something. He was doing so. You are not a lawyer. You came to support, to help the people. You can't just be charging people and say you are, if you go to the office now, they will charge you this. Me, I can do it for you for a, and you collect money from this woman. And you, in fact, because you lack knowledge in this thing, you are still a baby in activism. Now you said the woman have a case, and you said, okay, go to that land, not knowing the implication that will come up. At the end of it, you push the woman to the land that's supposed to be that's the conflict on the land, and eventually she was arrested and taken to court, and this person is likely to go to prison. And then you still have the gut to say, okay, the lawyer will collect. You don't even have a lawyer to. You are collecting. Say, okay, go and pay so money for lawyer, and now lawyers stood for this person, and the woman did not. Where's my money? I give it to someone. And when they came, because he had this image already built in the court environment. This is not the first time. This is not the first time he's been doing it. That was the reason they pulled him to the police station. We did not know as an organization. We went there to defend him. Later, when the lady woman came and started telling us, okay, this is what actually happened. Oh, now go back to that police station. IPO, arrest this man and take it. We will stand as an organization against him. We don't encourage a corruption. Now go there. Even if you are a member with the police, should be your girl from abroad came, report, talk to us, fought with us. That why would you arrest, or why would the magistrate say we should caution this person? The lawyers came and said this so. Well, now you defended him. So are you telling me you just know what actually happened? That was what happened. He collected money in the name of helping someone. Now, we thought he even did it for you. Now, there are thousands of people on the street there claiming themselves to be Pralag member, extorting money from the unsuspected people. And then if I eventually now go ahead and start, defending people, it will position me too as a criminal. Like I know about it. If you get on the road and you are in the car, you as a driver, somebody came into the car. You don't know what they have in their possession. Police to stop them and say, okay, let me search the bag. You are defending this person without knowing what he has in his bag. The person dropped the bag and ran away. Eventually, when they check this thing on the bag and discovered a gun or anything illegal, they will arrest you because you stood for that person. So that is the point. You are the head of organization, head of institution, head of a hotel. I'm not saying that this person is not capable. The investigation, I'm only saying this. I told you the purpose. The purpose is to prevent reoccurrence. We've seen a lot of people that are not a part of the conspiracy, but because of this, the way and what they've omitted to do, and what the parts, what the active, they act in it, we were able to link it up. That okay, this is what he said, this is what he did. Eventually, the position of the constitution will hold you responsible as a criminal. So, crime is committed when omission and commission of an offense is established. Number two thing I want to talk about is, yes, only the court of competent jurisdiction has the right to pass judgment. So we as a member of the community, let us just see and monitor what the police will do. Yes, the case has been moved to the Abuja. Let's continue to see and limit your believing all the news platform. Automatically, everyone will become author now concerning this case. Let's limit that. Let's just see the outcome of the police. Now, if anything happens, there's still what we say suspected. If you see somebody killing someone, broad daylight, under the camera, the court will still say, the law still say, is suspected to have killed that person. Is suspected. We suspect him. We should respect our law, and we don't respect our law in Nigeria. The law is dead in Nigeria. So we should always look at it that, okay, is a suspect, is suspected to have committed this crime. So I would say they are suspected to have killed this person. That's my position. I'm not saying I support anybody, because that is the law. I want to build, I want to pray that the law works in Nigeria. Now, if the prosecution now establish their case against them, and individual culpability is now established, then the law will now pass judgment. You to death, you life imprisonment, you five years imprisonment, you go on your, because all of them come together. They have different culpabilities level. One just here, one just came, one is on some money duty, one is just coming to the duty. He doesn't even know what happened. So the constitution, the law enforcement will take all of them, and somebody will say somebody will talk about somebody at large will say somebody. They will start placing all of them in the right way. At the end of the day, they will now determine the level and the weight every one of them carries in this matter. Now they will now say, okay, this one, no, you are not culpable. This one, no, you are culpable. This is one, you are the mastermind. You, this one. So they will now align every one of them before they will now present them to the courts. Now, what we need to learn, I tell you about the rope. Rope. It's because of the discussion yesterday, people don't understand what I'm saying. The essence of rope in our day-to-day activities, rope is very big. That is what, you see, I will align rope as conspiracy. Rope is conspiracy in the law. Rope, when you say rope, what is rope? I can tie, for example, I see Mr. A. He committed a crime by breaking into someone's house, pick his phone, kill someone, commit a crime, and then pick a phone. A moment you go in, kill, and pick something, that thing you pick is a rope. It's a rope. Now, how many people are you going to drag with this rope you are holding in your hands? A moment you are coming out, and then somebody was coming in at that time. He saw you. He recognized you. That person become a rope. Now, when you are going on the street, you say, oh, I need money. I see the issue of this TV owner. I don't know, I can't remember the lady that's his girlfriend. When that man died, after he died, the lady took his laptop and went to Keja and sold the laptop. That laptop became a rope. And when the investigation started, they discover the contents of the serial number, whatever, on here about the laptop, and they trace that laptop to those people. That becomes a rope. They pull that rope, and the person at the other hand was identified. That is a rope. When that person collected when they meet the police, they say, okay, these are the documents, these are the information. They've collected some rope, something that will tie this laptop back to the person that sold it to them. That is a rope. When I took this, when Mr. Hay that killed somebody that took this phone, he sold it to Mr. B. Mr. B is just on his own, JJ. If I could travel, or he don't even know this person. But this thing, this act he just did, by selling this, you want a very cheap phone, right? Cheap phone, and tomorrow, Everybody is a thief. Everybody is a criminal. Tomorrow you want to use iPhone 11, iPhone 13, but you are not worth up to 200,000 naira. You are a thief. Because a moment that person, you will see an offer tomorrow and say, okay, my people came from America and then I need money for tickets to go back to America. I want to sell this. You even be negotiating iPhone 13. They sell maybe 1.5 million. You still be negotiating to 100,000. If I sell it to you, you are a criminal. We come here to judge, to do this, to become a judge. That is why we kill our society. That's why we kill innocent people. You don't know what transfer between me to somebody and somebody. The other person say, ole, 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 ti, 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 ti. You are the judge. You pick things on you pick tires, you kill him, you kill everything. You forgotten that there are things you do on daily basis that are killing people out there. Before you judge other people, judge yourself. Let us give those people that are trained. Let us give people. I've seen so many people who judge, but go back to their private life and see what they are doing. You rather want to kill those people before judging the other people they're talking about. Individual of thoughts, they were like that. If they say, oh, Yoruba people are bad, I say, you see them, they are very, very bad. Are you not Yoruba people? Are you not one of us? But the when you self-evaluate yourself, determine who you are. We are like Abraham. God said, oh, Abraham, why do you do this? He said, no. It is not, I'm so very innocent. It is the woman, you. He accused God again. You are the conspirator. You are the one that caused this to me. You are the one that gave me a woman that implicated me. He put himself off. He wanted to put himself off the conspiracy. That is purely human being. Now, the rope. Are you now creating a good rope or you are creating a bad rope? When someone now say, okay, I give you this phone. Some people, they just give the phone freely for them. They just give it out. Gift and become a rope to imprisonment. Then another thing is, be watchful. We are learning. Be watchful of people trying to redirect rope. They are the committer. They are the one that committed the crime. But this crime needed a rope. It needed to bring people in. These people that just died need somebody to be pulled down. And what do? They use yours to pull. They collect your car. They want to go and commit crime. They will rather pick your own car to commit that crime so that the rope will be connected to you. Now, it is not alibi. It is you that will now say, at this time, somebody else was the one that took my vehicle to do that crime. Because at the time you are talking about, I am so placed. That is alibi in the law. They will want to go and use your vehicle. Come here in America, you can't just steal a vehicle. You can't steal a vehicle. If you steal a vehicle, they will discover it. You cannot even take it longer. But if they want to commit crime, they will steal a vehicle, commit crime, and return it and drop it anywhere. Because, if you fail to, now that is omission. When you fail to report, my car is stolen. Oh, 911, my car is stolen. You fail to do that. I will see it. You don't know what they've used this vehicle to do. Now, yes, eventually you see your vehicle. You see your vehicle on the street, and you say everything is well. You kick your vehicle. Oh, I got my vehicle back. Thank God. I know they can't steal it. But the God I serve is there. The God of omnipotent. In Nigeria, we have many gods. We have many. In abroad, we have God, Jesus Christ. But in Nigeria, God of Babalola is different. God of Adedoyin, God of this, God of that. That's by the way, anyway. You saw this vehicle and you don't know the rope that have been tied on your head. And the investigation started, and they said, oh, that is why it brings about wrong identity. Arresting another person for the crime of another person is because you created a wrong rope. And then when eventually you are driving and they come, when they went to kill somebody, camera has taken your vehicle. That these people are light from this, but we couldn't see them because they covered their head. Black people look alike. Black people, they look alike. Go to America, they've killed so many people in judgments, executing wrong people, because black people look alike. And then when they cover their head to shoot someone, and then they came back into the vehicle and pull off. But the camera took the vehicle registration, and this vehicle registration, you can only use your paper registration as if you are a citizen of you have a green card or anything. You use your personal thing. It's not, even if you want to use tag, you will be registered. That's why it's very difficult in America to help someone register their vehicle in your own name, because you don't, how much do you can vouch for them? And then when they will start tracking, police will not put they will blacklist the number. It's on internet, it's everywhere. And the police is going one day and they say, that's the plate number. This man is wanted. And they say park. And then you can still say, why is the police asking me to park? Oh, I am going somewhere. Okay, I'm rounding up. I have to round up. I have an appointment. Why is police asking me to park? Why? What did I do? Where is your driver license? They only want to confirm the name they have on the and when they see driver license, they see your name. Confirm is the person. Hello, step out. Why would you say I should step out? No, this is what did I do? I am by my right. What do you mean by your rights? Omission, that's a crime. Omission or commission of an offense has been established. When they stole your vehicle, even if it is for 10 minutes, call the 911, call police. And so thing. Now, if you have called the police that your vehicle has been stolen, and then when you saw it back, you call the police, or the police will even find it. And when you call the police, will say they will find your vehicle, or I found your vehicle, and you can't even say you want to report the stolen vehicle after the crime has been committed, after it has been reported, after you have been arrested. Then you now say, oh, that time I lost my they stole it. Nobody will listen to you. Nobody will listen to you. Nobody will listen to you. But when it was you discovered that, oh, you lost your vehicle, report immediately. 10 minutes after, the vehicle was seen. It is in the record. The moment you call, it is the record that you called. A reported kidney has been reported. And I was parking my vehicle the other time. I took my van out. My other vehicle was parked on the street. I didn't know they want to clear. They want to work on the. When I came back, I didn't see my vehicle. I asked the people around. They didn't see it. I called the police, the state police, and I called the my community police. They said they don't have it on their record. They said if you now try and look, you couldn't get it. Call us back to put it on the platform that this vehicle is reported stolen. It was when I now went to the state police, they now say, we are the one that took it. And I said, okay, that's fine. That's fine. If I don't know who took it and I eventually see the vehicle, I will still call back. I've seen the vehicle, but I reported it. So. If they were the joy in future, everybody could. Now, that is negative rope. It is also good to create a positive rope. We have negative, we have positive rope. This positive rope is where you are going out, call. Hello, baby, I just arrived here. I just do here. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm... Let people trust you. When I was working, to get to a point, I'm the head of my department. Anything I say, it is done. Anything I do, everything, that is, I just have to write a report. I didn't stay at that. I I try to connect other people. Okay? Telling Bachelet, this is what happened. No. Even the person I was talking to will say, why are you telling me this? Is your department? I said, no, I know why I'm telling you. I'm creating a rope. Oh, they were on the jaw. Let me be able to call you. You know that day I told you this. You know that I'll make you a witness. Creating a rope. Create a rope when you are going out. Create a rope when you are coming in. Create a rope with your children. Create a rope with your family. Create a rope. You families. There are some people, you don't create rope with your family. At a time, a husband and wife will sit in one place for the next 20 minutes. They don't know what else to discuss with each other. So what kind of, when something happens, how do you relate? Some people, they are parents, but when their children came, come visiting, as hi, hello, that is it. No other thing to discuss. Then I want to remember when you now grow up. What will now be your relationship? Who would you now fall back? I will talk about that later. Creating rope, because there are a lot of people have died. A lot of people have died today. They will just say, oh, we lost. Whether he died or he's in prison, we don't know. Because you failed to create a rope. There are people in the prison right now. People don't know they are there. There are people in Cotonou prison. There are people in the Republic of Benin prison. There are people in Italy prison. There are people in Nigerian prison. But their family don't know they are there. They think, oh, they are dead. Because they don't have a proper pool. They've not create any rope. Some people, when they are in prison, when they got into problem at the police station right today, before the night comes, the whole world knows they are missing, because they built the rope already. And some people, that is why the police will manipulate some people. They arrested them 3 days because of they want to collect a legal bail. 3 days, nobody is coming for them. Then they will switch them with the criminals. They will take them to court. They commit a crime. They will take them to court. They involved in the armed robbery. They don't do armed robbery, but their problem is they don't create a rope. Nobody is pulling up. That is why I appreciate those people that have joined Paralegians. And if you become a Paralegian, you still have to be active. Because if you don't see you, we can ask you, who is this person? Where is this person? Where did they go? If you are in a church, create a rope there. Create a relationship. When you are going, let someone know that they will say, Lagbaja will always tell us if he's traveling. He's not traveling. He has not traveled. Something has happened. Okay, go to his house and check him up. Churches, pastors, check your members if you don't see them. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? He's supposed to, he always call me, but he didn't call me 2 days ago. What happened to him? Create a rope. I cannot take, the time is so, I can't, but create a good rope. Don't create a bad rope for yourself. Don't start buying cheap car, cheap the phone, cheap because that means somebody have created a bad rope for you. Oh, I want to I'll give you money, just get this money from me. Somebody want to transfer money from me. That person that want to receive money, why don't he use his own account? Why your own account? Because he wants to create a rope. Because when money leave an account, he leaves a rope. He leaves the tracking. And somebody will track that movement, and you want them to track it to your own place. You are selling car. Somebody came to you and say, okay, I want to buy a car. He paid from an account. He transferred to your account 2 million, 3 million. At the end of the day, you say, oh, something happened to me right now. Can I get the money? I want it cash. Don't listen to him. Transfer it the way he transfer. Give me an account. Let us transfer it. The way you pay, the way I'll pay you back. But the moment you hear, I'll give you 200,000 out of the money, 500,000 out of the money, it will not be enough when the case starts. It will not be enough for you to set yourself free when the case starts. Some people may take it easy, but if you think you mweleje, it means that you will not be able to muje. So that is it. Then essence of living track, that is still the same thing as rope. The guy said, Let me pay with my account. Let me transfer account to you. That was the only thing. Link. That's the rope. Without that, they wouldn't have arrested this set of people. They've deleted everything that has to do with the association with this customer. They've deleted everything. The CCTV have been deleted. The every footage, everything have been deleted. Now they forget. Because this person will not die just like, because this guy has been, we heard, he's been a good husband, a good person in the society. So whatever a lot of people have died. Shallow grave fill everywhere in Nigeria. Shallow grave. Before 2 hours they bury you, and that's how it ends. The government creates shallow grave where they do that. I want answers. I want me to sinu ira. I want to shallow grave with the what SARS then. Shallow graves. But this one said, no, God, even if you are going to die, nobody is telling us. You can die at 20 years, you can die at 30 years, you can die at 20 years. Jesus Christ, his family wept for him. His member wept. What is here? 33 years. He died. Someone full of glory and future. Blossoming. He has prospered. That doesn't stop his prosperity too. But it happens. He died. But he didn't just die. They didn't just bury him in a shallow grave. He came out. So that is it. The reason we need to, then we're supposed to allow the law enforcement to do their job. There is a lot of conspiracy going on. There are a lot of wrong people in the prison. I'm telling you from my experience. But unfortunately, now I'll round it up. I have a lot to tell about. We need to learn about this case. But because of my appointment, oh my God, I have to go now. Now, let me round it up with Pralag. We have we have a crime victim intervention pause. But presently, I can't be doing intervention with my personal money. Contribution of people. This is one person. People will just go there. Hey, how did your husband die? My husband died. Oh, sorry. And they put it on social media. They put it on the YouTube. 1,000 million views. Okay, take 100,000. And then when they post it on YouTube, YouTube will pay them. Maybe like a million views will pay them almost 1 million, 2 million naira. In dollars, maybe at the end of the day, they say, oh, go, well done. What about the victim you interview? What have you done? What did you do to him? What promise? Let's come together and write. That is what they do in abroad. They help people. They help people here. They help people. Help them. Help them. It's not about interviewing and doing this. BBC is making its money through, when they put in a very emotional topic. Everybody rush there. I want to see. At the end of the day, what did you do? Most of this thing, I'm not saying it's going to be negative, but what I'm saying is we have a we are. When I was growing, it was a very long in this platform. But when I started hearing, reading things that are not right, just for people to read their papers, and at the end of the day, you are killing people you wrote about. It is not right. Like the one I told you from France, they wrote something, and abroad, the only thing they attach people, they want to know you. They want to know you. So they look into papers, they look into social media. They want to know you before you come. They want to protect their own country. So they don't know you. When you are coming, they don't know. They don't know. You can be a criminal. You can hide anything. You can be, we want to know you. Then when they put in your name, it brings about a lot of things about you which are not even right. And then they say, no, you are not coming into our country. No, you are a criminal. Because this is what the paper has put up into the internet. So let's see. Let's get our findings right. Let's get it right. Parallel crime victim intervention pause. I'll try and put the little I can put there. But if I see other people that can do that, let's help people. This is a crime victim. The guy that died, he has done the little he has done. He's not the one in pain. If someone died today, the person that died is not the one in pain. I can tell you that. The pain can only come in a short while before he died, before he lost this ghost. A moment he's died, if he do the right thing, he will be, if they tell, you see your people, will you go back to that? I say, no, I love it here. No, I don't want to go back to that country. I don't want to go back to the world. No, I love it here. Please, let me remain here. The ghost that's going, this body is just like, it's like a prison to us. The spirit is big, is heavy. It wants to be free. A moment you go, you don't want to come back. But those in pain, those real in pain are the one they left behind. Then how do we come around to sustain their life? What would the government do for the wife? How would they empower? Not about saying, oh, I want to, okay, the victim, I strip them of their reward. That doesn't mean anything. Once again, we create a problem, a poverty. In Nigeria, that family alone is additional problem to Nigeria now. The person, a breadwinner that have been helping, is no more. So the gap is there. It creates a vacuum already. So who is going to fill up the vacuum? That is what's making the woman cry. That is why whenever I sit down and think, it gets too emotional for her. It's because there is nobody to fill up the vacuum. To all the wives, men, anything can happen to us. We can die anytime. We are not the owner of this life. It's so easy to 1 minute thing. Pum. How do you empower yourself as a woman? Do that now with the little your husband is giving you. If your husband is such a person, don't work. No, there are work I can do online. Yes, I don't need to go out. You want me in or around, right? You want me home. There are business I can do in my room. Okay, buy this for me. I will be selling something from my people who come into the room and buy something. Let me be empowered. All the women, don't stop listening to men when they say don't work. It is not when you have to go out and go to markets. There are works you can do inside your room. So I want to support this woman. Raise some money for her. Madam, take this 500, take 1 million, take 2 million, take this money. If you can buy the fridge, freezer, everything, put into the house. Somebody somewhere will come and buy something and you will be empowered. That is what I believe in. So for everybody that have so my statement today is well established, it's well focused. That's why I said I want to be diplomatic this time around. The one I did yesterday, I was like trying to say it raw, and people are saying no. Oh, this person, he has collected money from he has collected money from the criminal. You are being investigated. I saw while I was doing the live program, I was reading, that distraction too, affected my output yesterday. So, but the point I posted yesterday too is something I want you to go back to it. There are people that have cases, they are innocent. They were able to prove they are innocent and they means prosecution. Then when we come back to hear their own side of the story, we say, Puppy is just like we are like a fool. This one will drag us. We support this one. When we have new information, we drag. Go. We are like water. We are floating like this. And some people that are not fools, they look at things and take it easy. I say, okay, what is the position of the police? So my name again is Comrade Akinmi Olayemi from Pralag International. I love those people who are joining us now. We are learning. We have to learn. So, I love activism. I love it when they start attacking me. it makes me think, well, like, okay, what's what's the people yesterday when I come back? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's just so funny. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for. So, my phone number is +1 862 367 402. I'm having fun. I'm having fun when I start talking about issue. I stop talking about issue, but when I stop talking about issue about because of Sunday Go, because I see that people judge me a moment I talk. And when the issue start coming up, they now say, oh, I think somebody has said it before. Time till low. Oh, +1 862 367 4024. I won't be able to say all our phone numbers in Nimbogo Southwest, but our office is all in the Southwest. Ogun, Oyo, Oshun, Ondo, even Iseyin. If you're saying, thank you, Iseyin, you are doing good. I never knew you are going to open that office for people to benefit. Thank you. God bless you for everybody that benefited. Iseyin, Ogbomosho, I said to you. Thank you very much. Ondo, Akure, Edo, that our office are everywhere. Now we have members we have members everywhere. So anytime we're Abuja, I want you to work on your office too there. God will help us. Till another time. See you.